No way. Wow, we got an elite clue. My first freaking trip of demonics. I think I've killed about 4 of them, and we got an elite clue. Okay, cool. So my impressions for demonic gorillas after my first trip, I think we did 6 kills. I hit really hard on them, but they also hit really hard on me, and I think that's a reflection on my low defense level and my gear just not being that good. I mean, I have a pretty decent defense bonus, but I quite like it, man. I quite like it. I think I did a little bit better than I was expecting. Just I didn't realize I was going to be able to hit so hard on them because I know they're not the most defensive creatures in the world, but I was hitting almost every time. So just with kind of low melee stats. In particular, my Arclight was putting in serious work, and obviously my range is pretty high using Diamond Bolts, kind of expecting to hit pretty hard. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to try and do this entire Slayer task at Demonic Gorillas. It's going to use a lot of supplies, and I know the trips are going to be pretty short considering I'm only going to be using Monkfish as food, but I mean, we got Rune Plate Legs, Rune Plate Skirt, decent drops. We even got an elite clue from the first trip, so looking forward to this. What on earth can I get from this that is actually good? I really do not know. Nothing, I guess. I mean, I can use these tuna potatoes for like some sort of boss because it's really good food, but yeah. I am on my way to do Demonic Gorillas, and there's a fucking Dragon Impling over there. I don't know how the hell it got over there, but it's like not gettable. I can't get it because if I try and go inside here, because it's inside this enclosure, it's like an instance area and it disappears. And I want this thing, bro. So I don't know how to get it, because like if I go back outside, I'll see it. Yeah, but I can't get it, and I don't know how to coax it back across this fence. I just got a frickin' monkey tail. I don't want to complain, but this is 1 out of 1,500 from a demonic gorilla, and the Zenite is 1 out of 300. I just finished my last game here at the Volcanic Mine on Fossil Island. Big thank you, of course, as I said before a few episodes ago, to my friend Matt, aka Fabio. He helped me throughout this entire process. He did all the hard work, and it's not like I could just sit and like completely leech it like you can at like Barbarian Assault, but it was definitely a lot easier than if I were to do it by myself. So once I buy the ash-covered tome and I read it, I should be able to upgrade the Fertile Soil spell, and I can now cast it and it will act as an Ultra Compost as opposed to Super Compost. I do have to have 2 Volcanic Ash in my inventory, but that's not a problem, and I'm happy that I'm done with this. I actually got a lot of mining XP. I was 58 when I started. I'm now 66, so lots of mining gains have been made, and 66 to 70 will be done at the Motherlode because I need to get the full set for the Valley Hearts. Once again, thank you very much, Fabio. For whatever reason, I decided to take a break from Demonic Gorillas and just do some crafting. And a little bit of crafting led to 1 level, led to 2 levels, I think led to 3 levels. Well, not quite 3 levels, but now it has led to 3 levels, as I just got 85. So yeah, I tested out the super glass making at charter ships because it was like 1 in the morning, and I'm currently on spring break and it's the weekend, and I did it for like 8 hours last night until like 7 a.m. And it's like 75 kxp per hour, and I found it really enjoyable. And I was like, you know what? I was like 82, almost 83. I figured I'd go to 84. And then once I got to 84, I was like, fuck it. I got some stuff to make air battle stabs in the bank. Let's go to 85. And we just got 85. So what can I do at 85? I might have said this before, but I can now boost up 5 levels with a spicy stew to make myself an onyx amulet. And once I boost up my magic, where is it? Once I boost up my magic 3 levels with a Mind Bomb, I can enchant that Onyx amulet into an Amulet of Fury. Also, when I get my Zenite Shard, I can boost up to cut it and make a Zenite Ring, and I only need a +4 boost. So I can now do lots of things now that I'm 85 crafting. I don't think I'm going to train crafting very much anymore now that I have 85, because obviously I have a Fury, which is a really good thing, and the next unlock as far as Zenite jewelry goes is at 87, and I will of course do crafting kind of in the background every day doing battle stabs because I can buy 60 per day, and once I do the Varrock Elite, which will not be done for a very long time because I need 85 Herblore, but I'll be getting crafting XP kind of passively, but I won't be doing anything to this extent, at least not that I know of. I mean, then again, this was kind of a spur of the moment thing because, like I said, I literally went out to try it for like an hour just to see how much XP per hour, and I ended up gaining like 500k XP in one sitting. I shit you not, I was doing it for like 8 hours straight. I just finished off my battle stabs, and I now have 1,100 of them, which should alch for, yeah, 10.1 mil. Do I have the nature runes for those? Not quite, but I guess I'll just make some real quick. It's not that big of a deal. But I think also what I'm going to do is take these dragon hides that I got, and I think I'm going to tan them and make green d'hide bodies, as well as do some other alching of various shit in my bank, because like I have some rune items here and there that I've gotten from like clue scrolls and demonic gorillas, and I'm just pretty much gonna alch everything in my bank that I can and just see how much money I have, because I currently have 3 mil, which I plan to spend all of this 3 mil actually on chaos runes to buy myself the onyx to make my fury. So for now, we are going to actually do some more crafting training as I make green d'hide bodies. I won't even get close to a level, but still, once I craft the green d'hide bodies, we're gonna alch the bodies, we're gonna alch the battle stabs and the excess rune armor and just other stuff in my bank, and we're gonna see how much money we get. We're finally finito, we're fin, we're dunzo. I know what you're thinking. You forgot to record not one level, right? You didn't only forget to record 85 magic. No, you also forgot to record 78. That's actually not true. I recorded these, but for whatever reason, OBS did not want to record my mic. I don't know. Sometimes it'll just not pick up my microphone, and I'll have to go into settings and like go from one microphone to the other, and then it'll start recording. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, it's pretty annoying. But yeah, so of course, Efficient Tutz TV out here doing some agility alching. Got like halfway to 86. 78 agility, which is cool, and got 17.8 mil cash. I took out the money that we had in the bank, and I think it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Yes. Fuck yes. Well, there went the demonic gorilla task, and unfortunately, we did get a unique, but it was not the unique I wanted. I expected to get one unique from the entire task, whether that was going to be a Zenyte shard, a heavy frame, ballista spring, or of course the rarest drop you can get, which was the monkey tail, which is ultimately what we got. So pretty disappointing. I killed about 140 of them, and we got an elite clue and a monkey tail to show for it. I'm not mad though, because it motivated me to do Monkey Madness 2, as well as giving me loads of Slayer experience. Well, I just finished a Aberrant Specters task, and I got 75 Slayer. I can now kill gargoyles. So here's to getting them as a task. They are an amazing task, by the way, for those of you guys who are not aware of the update they had a few years ago that really revamped their drop table. They are amazing, so hopefully we can get them as a task. And no, we get fucking elves. I hate elves. I am blocking those, actually. I really want to save my points for a freaking herb sack, but I really don't want to ever kill elves ever a fucking again. So we're going to block that. And we are going to take Blood Velds. That's good XP, and at this point, man, I really want to get 85 Slayer and 87 Slayer to kill Abyssal Demons for the whip and Kraken for the Trident. So I'm okay with Blood Velds. They are really good XP. Woke up real early today, of course, just to open this hard clue scroll and get, ooh, 2 uniques, but 2 uniques I really don't need. Still waiting on that Rune Heraldic helmet and shield. I can't count how many times I've gotten those clues and had to drop them. Let's see what task we get. We get Hellhounds. Man, I can't wait until I can kill Cerberus. This is what I'm talking about. I got another clue where I need a Rune Heraldic shield. You're expecting me to have a casket to go along with this new Slayer assignment, but you'll never guess what happened. Yeah, it struck again. Oh, I love this game. Oh man, I really love this game. Nice, we just got ourselves 85 strength. I'm actually doing an Abby Specs task, and I tried the DV inspectors, and I've been here for about 15 or so minutes, and I've only killed like 11 of them, so this is really, really shitty. The herb drops are terrible. I figured I would just try like one inventory, and yeah, I guess because my combat levels are just so low and these things are pretty defensive, but this is completely shit. Okay, so whenever I go in my bank and I type in energy potions, you will see that I am pretty much out of super energies. And whenever I'm out of super energies, I use that as an indicator that I need to train some herb lore. And I have a ton of herbs stocked up. And I'm actually going to go hit up Miscellanea real quick and get my total amount of herbs to make, because I should get several herb lore levels, because I mean, we just have tons of unfinished potions and herbs laying around. Ideally, I would like to do the desert hards, but I just really don't feel like grinding all those stats out, so I don't care if I'll make all these unfinished potions. But I'm going to go ahead and check out Miscellanea real quick, get the herbs from there, and then we're going to start training some herb lore. I know in the past I've said it's kind of unnecessary to record me looting Miscellanea, and that is kind of true, because I mean, I'm going to get the same thing every time. But I actually did change my allocation the last time I was here, and I changed it from wood for maple logs and bird's nests to hardwood for mahoganies, because I really want to train up my construction to at least like 67 for the lectern, so I can make teleport tabs. And I also would like to get a gilded altar, and of course in the long run I would love to get the max POH with like the rejuvenation pool and so on and so forth. And if I get mahogany logs, that'll help me to make mahogany planks. I know it's more expensive than teak, but I hate construction, and like I said, I have a ton of money and I don't really have anything to spend it on outside of something like construction, which is pure buyable, and that's where pretty much the bulk of my money is going to go towards, unless I want to do something like bursting or smithing at the blast furnace. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how many mahogany planks we have, or mahogany logs are. So we've got 1700s, that's pretty cool. I'll take those to Somo. Also did get a few bird's nests, but as I said in the last clip, we were training herb lore, so I'm mainly here for these awesome herbs. Who would have thought my first herb lore level would actually come from cleaning the herbs I got from Miscellanea? Yeah, so 72. I want to see if I can shoot for 75. I think I have the herbs to do it. We'll find out here in a minute. Well, I think I'm going to go back on my word. I literally said 2 clips ago that I wasn't going to do the Desert Diary because I didn't feel like grinding up all those stats, and I just wanted to make my potions ASAP. But then I realized I had like 3,000 or 4,000 unfinished potions in my bank, and yeah, I didn't want to spend like 2 hours making all those. So the only things I need in order to do the desert hards is 65 thieving, which I technically have. I can just boost for that, and I think I very well may. And I also need 68 smithing, which I can do in literally like an hour and a half at the blast furnace. I also do, however, need, I think, 2 quests. I need Dream Mentor and Contact, and both of those quests take like 30 minutes, so let's go ahead and knock this shit out. This was pretty nice. It only took me about an hour and a half to get it from 61. Fun fact, by the time this video is uploaded, this will probably actually be nerfed. About 4 mil GP, 8,000 gold ore, and about 3 hours later, I should get my desired level of 68 smithing. Very, very nice. That's right, we're bringing that famous saying back, or famous quote, whatever. Yeah, so I know I could have got the boost for it, but I'm gonna need to get my smithing up anyway eventually, and it was really fast, getting like 270k here. Never actually been here before for gold ore, so definitely recommend it for those of you guys who want to train your smithing. It is really fast. Anyway, diary time. That moment when you go to do the diary and then realize you have to do 2 quests first. Yeah, so I got a bank here, which is kind of good. I'm not sure if I'll do Pyramid Plunder. If they're gonna nerf Arty Knights, I will probably do Pyramid Plunder. If I ever go for 99, I'll probably go for 91 for the Desert Elites. I'll probably do Pyramid Plunder over Blackjacking, but yeah, I'm gonna throw this lamp into Magic because it's kind of shitty. You can't get it in prayer, but oh well. Now I should be able to defeat the hard section of the Desert Diary. That's right, I'm going to defeat a diary, yes. So it's a pretty good quest. I unlock a bunch new lunar spells. The only 2 that I think are useful, maybe 3. is Spellbook Swap, which I need like 96 for, so I can't use that for a while. I also unlocked Plank Make, which is decent, but most importantly, and a really, really good spell is Humidify, because that is absolutely amazing for making house tabs. I can just mine a full inventory of clay in Varrock or somewhere and just use the Humidify spell, and it turns them into soft clay in the snap of a finger. Jagex, if you give me a KQ head, I will never ever ask for anything ever again. Damn it. Alright, well, there are the hard tasks. I was really hoping to get a KQ head, even though it's a 1 out of 128. Otherwise, I would never have to come to this boss ever again. I was also hoping for some Wines of Zami, but I got a pretty shit drop. Some fucking rune knives and some shark. Let's see what we get from talking to Mr. Jar. I've completed all of the hard tasks in my Desert Achievement Diary. I can see that. Well done. You'll be wanting your reward then. Fuck yes, mate. Let's go. Okay, so Pharaoh Scepter, 6 charges. Hopefully I get one of those. For now, nothing. Can adjust my Camulet Teleport. Yeah, that'll save me a little bit of time. It's really, really useful when changing my spellbook to Ancients whenever I get tasks to burst, or if I just want to go on Ancients for whatever reason. But most importantly, the Narda Herbalist. Weird word for that. Didn't even know that was an actual word, but anything's possible in wherever this place is called, in RuneScape, I guess. Yeah, she'll create unfinished potions, and I even get free carpet rides, which is kind of cool, I guess. So, I'll go ahead and put this lamp into Herbalore, of course. And can I just... Sweet, okay, so yeah, it's an automatic teleport outside the temple, so nice. I'm not sure what happened to the clip of me going to the bitch in Narda to make my unfinished potions, but that motherfucker took 1.5 mil from me. That's a lot of fucking money. As you guys can see, I have my secondaries gathered for all of the potions here. I will say collecting Blue Dragon Scales and Wines of Zami took forever. I would say it took twice as long as it took to get all of the other secondaries, being like Eye of Newts and Chocolate Dust and Snape Grass. Twice as long as all of those combined just to get the 809 scales and the 666 Wines of Zami. I actually telegrabbed these outside of the wilderness near Taverley, and I had to pick these up in the Taverley dungeon. It was fucking terrible. There's no freaking way for me to get them. But there is actually 2 potions that I can't really get the secondaries for at the moment. Well, actually 1, and that is these 1,000 Corms. There's no way for me to get Limper Roots, which is terrible because strength potions are what you make with Corms and Limps, and they're probably my 2nd most used potion, maybe 3rd outside of Prayer and Energy Potions, Super Energy Potions. So I could kill like 3,000 Karasks or something and get the Limper Roots for these Corms, but I'm not going to do that. So unfortunately, I'm just going to kind of sit on these Corms at the moment, which sucks because I love and need strength potions, but there's really nothing I can do. However, all right, for these Cadentine potions, I need the white berries, yeah, which I can pick in Ledia, but it's kind of slow. And I was looking into something, because if you can pick them on Lava Dragon Isle, you can actually get like 600 an hour, so it would only take me like an hour and some change to knock these out. But in order to pick them on Lava Dragon Isle efficiently, I have to do the hard wilderness diaries. And you guys know how much I love doing diaries. And I looked into it, and the only thing I need is 75 smithing, or to be able to boost up to 75 smithing so I can smith an Addy Scimitar. And based on how fast I was able to get 68 at the blast furnace, I have no problems getting 2 levels in order to boost up to do the hard Wildy Diary. So that's what I'm going to do. Another divergent plans, but I love diaries. I love knocking them out. They give so much good stuff. And speaking of good things for the Wilderness Diary, which we'll get into once I complete them, but let's just say the rewards are really fucking good. No surprise, this was really fast, really easy. Between buying the gold ore and actually doing it here at the blast furnace, it only took me like 45 minutes, so diary time. Oh, fuck yeah, we got the fucking +5 on our first stew. That is what's up. Okay, that should be the diary completed. Yes, it is. I can speak to the Lesser Fanatic. Did I really not get a drop from the actual boss? That's kind of stupid. In addition to the easy and medium benefits, the Wilderness Sword 3 will teleport me to the Fountain of Ruin once per day. That's awesome. I've charged my glories at the Fountain of Ruin, I think, once. and it is so much more stressful to run through the obelisks because there's so much greater of a chance to run into somebody, as opposed to just simply teleporting to the Fountain of Ruin, using your glories on the Fountain of Ruin, and then just running south and teleporting out. So that's cool. I love that. I also get 50% more lava shards. Don't see myself killing lava dragons, but perhaps one day. And I get cheaper access to the resource area. I also get 5 ecumenical keys. I can hold up to 5. And the access to the Lava Dragon Isle shortcut is the one I want the most. This was my main reason for doing this diary, to collect the white berries. Lundale will give me 30 free runes each day. Of all the times I've visited him on both my main account, which has the Wilderness Elites done, and then on this account, which prior to this had the Wildy Mediums done, one time have I gotten runes that were not elemental and or mind or body runes, and I got 20 law runes like a week ago. So that's absolute shit. Stupid reward. Jagex, please just don't even have that as a reward. It's so dumb. But yeah, one of the best things, I can also control the obelisk I want to travel to. That's so good. Oh, that is one of the most underrated diary rewards out there, man. It is so good, and these diaries as a whole are really fucking good. So now I think I should be able to collect my white berries that I need in probably only like an hour and a half. Also 15k Herbal XP. Very awesome. Cool beans. That should be all of the secondary gathering I will do for now. Still kind of upset that I can't get the Limpert roots to make my super strength potions, but it is what it is. Some point, maybe I'll kill Kuras. I never get them as tasks, which is really freaking annoying. But I will go ahead and just commence. Look at all of these potions, man. Can we scrape 77? Because at 77, I can make the best potion in the game, the stamina potion. And I have a shitload of marks of grace that I can use to make amylize for the stamina potions. We managed to get 77 actually quite easily. Because I have a shit ton of potions in the bank that I still need to make, so I should honestly be able to hit 78. And once I turn my energy potions into stamina potions, I might even be able to hit 79. Okie dokie, so we just finished making all of our potions. As you can see here in the bank, we've got a shit ton of stuff, and I have nothing left outside of my quorum potions, which I'm sad because that's like 150k Herbal XP that I can't do anything with because limpers are so hard to get. Anyway, I can turn these super energies into Fordos and use my amylize to make them into stamina potions, which is what I'm going to do. I'm currently 16k off of 79, so I will definitely get 79 for making stamina potions. But something I'm thinking about doing is using these Toadflax potions to make Cerebrews, because I have 680 nests that I've gotten, I think, entirely from Miscellanea over the time I've been doing it. And if I use botanical pies, I have quite a few of them, I can boost up to, I think, 83 from 79, and you only need 81 to do it. So I could probably use like maybe 10 pies, I would say, to make all of my brews. That's something to think about. I'm not exactly sure, but for now we are going to savage out a shit ton of stamina potions. Holy shit, guys, I am freaking loaded. I have 825 stamina potions. The only downside is I'm completely out of amylize, but this is gonna last me. All of these potions in general are gonna last me like eternities, aside from the eye sword that has 36 super strengths compared to like almost 1,000 in every other potion. But yeah, Herblore has been amazing, and I'm actually not quite done. I've decided that I am going to be boosting up my Herblore in order to make some brews, just for the experience, because I figure, why the hell not? I do kind of have to be conscientious of how fast I am, so I can't AFK this too hard, but the experience is sick, and I wonder if I'll get a level from this. 660 actions. I think I will get 80 Herblore from this, because I'm pretty sure I have like 680 in the bank, so hopefully I don't use too many botanical pies, and hopefully I don't ruin my boost too much from, AFKing, because I'm currently doing agility in my main account right now. The last potion of my Herblore grind, and I did get 80, of course, and holy shit, that took so much longer than you guys might expect. Seriously, between doing the desert diary, between gathering the secondaries, between actually making the potions themselves. That was actually like a day and a half, 2 day long process of playing like 6 hours a day. So I kind of forgot what the hell I was even doing. I think I was just training Slayer. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do from here. So I guess I'll let you guys see in the next episode? Yeah, I think so.